Hi. Fieros Reborn here. Fieros man flued out. Fieros fluidized. Fluoxetine. Fluzabummed. Fieros Story Time. Hello. I guess this cold was headed to me for a while. I tell you why, I haven't had a cold since I quit smoking, and I think that's wrong. I think that should be illegal. I think that I've been waiting for a cold because there's no way that having smoked for 3.5 or so years, or maybe even 3.5 to 4 years, right? I was a late starter. I started when I was 28. I was doing a late rebellion thing, and I gave up when I was 32. Yeah, 4 years. Okay, well, yeah. So there's no way that having smoked for 4 years. Wait, let me try and say the sentence correctly. There's no way that having smoked for 4 years in a row has not filled my lungs with crap. It's an absolute certainty that my lungs have been filled with some crap. I felt the crap going in. I sucked it in with my very own mouth. So I know for a fact that my lungs have got crap in them. I've had like one coughing fit worth speaking about, where I coughed up my lungs. But that's not good enough. It's not good enough. Okay, I know my lungs need to clear out. They still feel a bit stuffy. My head's been stuffy for like 2 or 3 months. More than that. My head's been stuffy all year. It's like it was horrendous to begin with. Like it was like swirling around, and I was like disoriented and stuff. I had this vertigo thing for a while. That was horrible. And then it's been gradually lessening and lessening and lessening. This sort of brain fog, head swirliness. It feels like my brain is full of sand or silt. It's sand, not sand, silt, more silt. It's just a kind of wet, sludgy feeling in my brain, like just clogged up, majorly clogged up in this kind of sinuses area. That's been there for ages. I haven't had a cold since I quit smoking. I think that's ridiculous. I think I need a cold because you know what colds do? They flush your fucking system out. It's just and then afterwards I feel much better after having a cold than I did through the sort of 6 weeks or so preceding it, because the cold just clears everything out and you start again. It's like you start again. Sometimes I actually feel like having a massive bender on alcohol does that as well. Yeah. It just sort of cleans out the whole system, and I feel like shit during the hangover. But after the hangover, I feel like, hey, I'm better than I was, for the last 3 weeks because I've just flushed everything out. I'm sure that's not healthy, but you got to find ways to just do purges of your body's toxins. So I'm starting to have a cold. I don't know how long it's going to last for. But I'm glad. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. I haven't had a proper cold for about 2 years, and I need a cold. I'm not happy by being healthy all the time. It's just not on, alright? I need a fucking cold. Because I'm just like, ugh. I never fully commit to being ill. I'm just like, I get close and then my body goes, nah, I don't really need to be ill. But I go, I want to be ill. I haven't been ill for 2 or 3 years. I need some like, because when you're ill, you've got a brilliant excuse to relax. You can't fucking do anything because your brain's all swirling around, and you feel like shit, and your body is weak, and your muscles are going. And I could really do with that. because the one thing that the colds do, or the flus do, is they just fucking relax you. You can't get up and do shit. You know, you just have to just do the minimum. And I feel like I'm always trying to relax, and I never quite relax. So a nice little cold will flush me out, and I feel much better for it. Anyway, yeah, and plus the smoking thing, this should be clearing out now. I need a fucking cold. La, 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 la. Where's my cold? I don't want this to be one of these like 5-minute colds, because I get a 5-minute cold. I've got a cold for 5 minutes or 5 hours, and then it goes. I'm like, that's not satisfying. Because I'm gonna have to have another one of these 5-hour colds in about 3 weeks' time, and just give me a fucking 24 to 48-hour cold, all right? You know, just flop me out and go, oh, like that. I call 999 to get me crisps. You know, I've got a cold. Get the fire ambulance. Fire ambulance as well. Yeah, anyway. Okay, fine. Ward 12. Fieros Story Time. Here we go. Let's make my cold come in by making me sad. Because I've also found this as well. Being sad helps colds. Because there's a direct correlation, I believe, between stuck emotions and colds or sinuses and stuff. So as when your emotions come unstuck, you cry, don't you? You cry and then you sniffle, and sometimes that can turn into a cold. Because it's like, not only is your emotional system, your emotional body purging, so is your physical body. It's like the intermeshment of your emotional body and your physical body. Yeah. So let's see. Oh man. All right. Okay. Yeah. Let's do a video. About Ward 12, which was a horrible place to be. Told you about the smoking area. It's just a little garden in the outside. I played some music for some of the inmates there. Oh man, I really do feel like shit now. What else? Piano. There was a piano there in Ward 12, not in the smoking bit. In the outside bit. Oh god, I feel rough as fuck. Maybe I'll give up on this one. I need a cold. Alright, fine. I can't do it. I'm too fucked. I can't even talk.